Good morning, good morning, good morning. Well, just made a trip to town. I started my morning out in the tree stand. I was in the stand at 6 o'clock this morning. Got up about 5 o'clock this morning. Went out there and was gonna sit until about 9:30 this morning. Didn't see anything, unfortunately, until 8:45 when two smaller coyotes walked in, and I ended up taking one of the coyotes. So I'm gonna say it was a success this morning. Didn't get a buck, but did eliminate one of the predators on the mountain, so I'll call that a win. And also gave me a chance to try out the bow, and it worked real well. So it wasn't very difficult. It was only about 15-20 yards out, and I actually got my bow sighted in for 30, 40, 50, 60 and on, you know. So I just held above the line a little bit, you know, just to kind of compensate for the closeness of it. And it worked out. The bow did its job. There was no suffering or nothing like that, but anytime I can get a coyote off a Come On Mountain, it's a good day. So I pretty much did that, and then came out of the stand, came uptown, got some breakfast, and I needed to go to the store because I'm going to try to keep the goats in the pen. What they're doing is going up underneath. They figured out that the bottom wire there is not a hot wire, and so they stick their nose there and then lift up on it and go up underneath. So I went to Tractor Supply because that was the closest thing to me. I'm not a big fan, but they had decent prices on some of the electric fence stakes, the 4-footers. And what I'm going to do is take those stakes, and in between the stakes of the fence that's already there, I'm going to stake them down to where they can't push the fence up and go up underneath it anymore. And I'm hoping that stops them, because they're starting to become a nuisance, especially Icy. Icy is a pain in the booyaka. She is always getting into something or climbing on something, and you know, I pretty much let them do their little field trip things and stuff. But the other day I caught them on top of the Jeep Cherokee, on the very top roof, like 3 of them, and that's not okay. I don't even know how they got up there, but they did. And then I got them down, and then they got up there again. So at this point, it's time to lock them down. Probably going to move them this week out to the power lines, because I think we're done with the extreme heat at this point. I mean, we'll have some warmer days, but I don't think we'll be 100 plus anymore. So I'm probably going to move them out to the power lines and let them start eating some of those briars and that kind of stuff down, and put those stakes in there, and I believe that might fix the problem, hopefully. But you never know. Icy is hard-headed, and Chief's pretty hard-headed too. Chief was trying to get into the corn I had for the deer, and I kind of shooed him away, and he came back, and I shoot him away again, and then the next time he kind of bows up on me and looks at me like, "What, you want some?" And I looked at him and said, "You don't want none." So yeah, it's time. When they was just running around the yard, not causing no issues, I had no problem with it. But if they're gonna start climbing on vehicles, that's a no-go for me. It's one thing to, you know, knock stuff off the shelves and stuff like that. It's another thing whenever you start climbing on the vehicles. Luckily they didn't do any damage, but I'm guessing it's only a matter of time before that's not the case. So I got to go do something about it, so that's the plan. I'm gonna give it a shot. Let y'all enjoy some views this morning. I do plan on hunting again this evening. I'm probably going to go back in the stand about 3 o'clock and sit until right before dark. I do want to do a little scouting. Look at the sky, guys. Gorgeous today. It's only 74 degrees right now at 11:30. It's supposed to have a high of 80 today and a low in the 50s. And it's supposed to be that way for the next 3 days, which is perfect for hunting. I wonder when they're going to get my motorcycle done. So hopefully I end up with a buck this weekend for the early. You would think it was gun season this morning, as many gunshots as there was. Come to find out, I believe dove season started today too. And you could hear all the guns out there bird hunting. But you could also hear an occasional high caliber rifle that you know is not a bird hunting one. Somebody out there hunting with a rifle when they're not supposed to be. Heard quite a bit of that this morning. Yeah, but I was shocked of all the gunshots I heard this morning. I mean, a lot of them. So somebody was having a good time as far as the birds go, and then who knows, a couple of people that were doing it not legal with guns during bow time probably got lucky as well. I ain't gonna lie, that kind of annoys me a little bit, but it is what it is. It is definitely a beautiful day for a ride, guys. But a ride is not on my mind today. I am solely focused on hunting. I'm gonna do a little scouting when I get back and see if I find some other areas that's got a lot of sign and stuff on the property. I didn't see nothing walking around. I did get a couple more SD cards while I was in town, so I can switch out the cards and be able to really start tracking them and seeing where they're moving and all of that. Got a video coming out today. I'll probably put it out about 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock on Come On Homesteading, so definitely go check that out. It's a really good video. It was a very, very busy 2 days. So definitely check that one out. Turned out pretty good. I edited it last night until about 11 o'clock last night. Got that all situated for today. Didn't ever got a chance to edit yesterday morning, so decided I would put it out today. The sky looks crazy today. Look how blue it is. It's like a light blue with some big old white cumulus clouds. Love it, love it. But hopefully tonight I can go to sleep a little bit earlier and get a little more sleep. We're getting up early in the morning to go hunting. Doesn't leave a lot of time for sleeping there when you go to bed that late. I got up about 5 o'clock this morning. First light wasn't until about 6:28, I think, this morning, and sunrise was at about 6:50, and I was in the stand at 6, so I was there plenty of time early. The trail I cut worked out real well, and hopefully I can get a buck, but if not, maybe I can get rid of a couple more predators, because we have a huge coyote population in the mountains there. You hear them all the time. I've been very fortunate that they haven't found their way to my area. I think just because it's so active, they kind of stay away. But I definitely don't want that to become an issue, because once they find it and realize that there's a free meal there, they will definitely become a big problem in a hurry. And ain't nobody got time for that. I have been texting with Gary this morning. Him and Abe's in the blind. My plan is to go out today and scout out and see if I find another place with a lot of sign, and I'm gonna put my ground blind there. That's something easy I can do that I don't have to really disturb a whole lot of areas and stuff, make a lot of noise and all of that. I can just kind of fold it up and put it up in place. So we'll see. We'll see what I find. This property is all new to me, so I'm having fun exploring it and learning it. And I know one thing. It's probably some of my more beautiful property. There's so many oak trees and stuff back there, and I don't have that around the cabin. It's all pines and cedars, but there's some big gorgeous trees back there in the hunting area. If it wasn't on the other side of the power lines and there wasn't so many wet areas and stuff back there, it might be an area to build. But with all of that said, I don't want to be on the back side of the power lines, and there's a lot of water that comes off that mountain behind it, so it's going to be my recreation place. But I do think it'll make a good place for like an orchard, to put a bunch of fruit trees and stuff back there, which would be good for hunting and for myself. So I think that's going to be the goal.
Say a command or speech session ended. Goodbye.
Truck's talking to you. But it's going to be a short one today, guys. I hope everybody is having a great weekend. If you are in an area where you got an early hunt weekend, I wish y'all all the luck. Yeah, and I'm going to keep on grooving. I'm excited that it is hunting time, even though this is just a little early hunt, and then afterwards I got to wait 3 more weeks. But for me, it's the sign that fall is near, and I am ready for fall, because I am done with the summer and the high humidity and the 100-degree plus weather. It's been a long summer, guys, long summer. So looking forward to it, but I'm in good spirits today. I'm having a good time. I'm enjoying being out in nature, and yeah, just a little quiet time, a little sitting still. Everybody needs to sit still every once in a while, just a little bit, and gather their thoughts, and that's what hunting does for me. Alright guys, I love y'all. Do something nice for somebody. Take a step closer to your goals, but keep it real. Come on.